Hello and welcome, you're watching The Mint and I'm Abhishek Singh. In this video, I will tell you all about Trump's plan to pay Americans $2,000 as tariff dividends. The cost of the plan, where will the money come from, and the impact of the dividends on spurring the American economy. Let's get started. Observing his plummeting popularity, as Trump sat in the White House wondering how to make the American economy work, especially after making promises of wild growth and bringing trillions through tariffs, one of his henchmen must have whispered into his ears, cut, copy, paste. And so, the US, which has been importing techies from India for a long time, decided to import or copy-paste a policy which has worked well in India. Freebies. $2,000 worth of freebies under the guise of tariff dividends. Perhaps this move would do the trick to arrest the fall in his popularity rating, which is at 38%, the lowest, by the way, since his return to the office in January this year. This decline in popularity comes as Americans express dissatisfaction with Trump's handling of the cost of living and the Jeffrey Epstein investigation. As of now, just 26% Americans approve of Trump's efforts to manage the cost of living, down from 29% in November. But the big question is, how much will this move cost? And will the proceeds from the tariffs be enough to pay Americans $2,000? If not, will this money indirectly end up coming from Americans themselves? A new analysis suggests that President Trump's proposed $2,000 tariff check could cost around $450 billion, offering only modest increase in economic growth and employment according to Axios. At that cost, the payments would reportedly exceed more than a year's worth of tariff revenue, leaving no funds for the other purposes Trump has mentioned, such as debt reduction or farmer relief. After months of hinting at the idea, Trump and his economic team have recently increased public discussion of the checks, as the president seeks to pressure the Supreme Court to uphold his broader tariff program. According to a Forbes report, tweaked that the payments would come sometime next year. Adding, we have taken in a lot of money from tariffs, the tariffs would allow us to give a dividend. While stating that the promised $2,000 would not be issued to high-income people, Trump took to Truth Social on 9th November and said, "People that are against tariffs are fools. We are now the richest, most respected country in the world with almost no inflation and a record stock market price. 401ks are highest ever." He further said, "We are taking in trillions of dollars. We'll soon begin paying down our enormous debt of $37 trillion. A dividend of at least $2,000 a person, not including high-income people, will be paid to everyone." Trump in the Oval Office on Monday night clarified that the checks could begin going out in mid-2026. Although Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent noted that Congress would need to pass legislation to authorize them, a step that is far from certain, as per the Axios report. The Yale Budget Lab released an analysis on Monday night estimating that Trump's proposed $2,000 checks would cost roughly $450 billion if distributed to every individual earning under $100,000, as per the report. For context, the government reportedly gathered $195 billion in tariff revenue in fiscal 2025 and is projected to bring in about $420 billion in fiscal 2026. The Yale study projected that the checks would boost GDP by 0.3 percentage points and increase employment by 0.15 percentage points in 2026, though these effects would diminish over time. Despite concerns that another large stimulus payment could drive inflation, the lab found only a minimal impact. Inflation is estimated to rise by less than 0.1 percentage points in the coming years, if the checks are issued. As per the report, the push comes amid a growing affordability crisis, which has already created political challenges for Republicans, in particular Trump. The proposed timing would place the payments in voters' hands just ahead of the critical 2026 midterm elections. Like I said, much like India. If you liked watching this video, don't forget to like and share and to subscribe to The Mint.